Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3 and we are not going to be going over there because that's where the mother brain is and we're not doing that right now. We don't have what we need. I'm assuming that we would just die. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going the other direction looking for ore in the red and man am I just glad to be playing this. Like when the game first came out I wasn't back into my semester. If you don't know, I'm a professor at a university, and so our semester started. Obviously, you know, when this game came out, it hadn't started yet. So I was able to play a lot of this game. At this point, I don't get to play as often because now I'm in the semester and I'm getting super busy again. So I, you know, don't get to play nearly as much as I was. It's a hard life. It's a hard life being an adult, I guess. I would just love to just be able to play this all day, every day, but I can't. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But hey, if you want to help support my YouTube stuff, you know, you can check out my Patreon, or, you know, you can do a super thanks. You can also just subscribe here on YouTube, or just continue watching. If you're watching and you're getting ads and stuff, or even if you have YouTube Red, well, I guess they haven't called it YouTube Red in a long time now. The YouTube Premium, all of that stuff helps support me and this channel and helps me do this, so.
Chaos will be sown from their passage. Anything of use?
Just being here helps support, so don't feel like I'm asking you for more money or more of your time or anything like that. Like, you're here, you're watching, you're helping, so if you do have extra that you want to help give, more power to you, and I really do appreciate it. If you can't, I love you for what you're doing anyway. I always like to throw that out there because I don't know, I don't like asking for money. And not everybody can give in that way, you know?
So saith the wise Alondo.
Now, I have to imagine that a lot of this stuff is like BG1 or BG2 stuff. Because I'm guessing like the area that we're going into right now is probably areas that you got to see in that game. So have they actually recreated those old maps in parts of this, in parts of this area? That's the last piece? We have the full clown. Oh my gosh, poor guy. Okay, what does that say? Amalison the Sixth. The effigy of Amalison who grasped divinity. What use her betrayal? She thought herself perfect, but forgot that she once served. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood, or in the red.
Wait, I know this head. It belongs to Dribbles the Clown.
How did you know?
One more.
One more chunk to go. No, I think that was our last one, wasn't it? Last time we checked. Yeah, it said right there. It probably said that because we have the other stuff in the camp. But I think we have everything now. So I'm going to send that to camp, and at some point we will... I'm guessing that once we get closer we might get a teleport. And if we do get a teleport location like this, then we will go and turn in Dribble's head. What a thing I just said. What is with these giant people? This is the second one we've seen. Is it just somebody who died when they were enlarged, or is there actually like a race of like half giants or something? I don't actually know if there's giant lore in D&D. There probably is, I just don't know it. Let's see. You do not have Speak with Dead active.
The corpse has nothing.
Okay, nobody else is glowing.
Can't give up now. One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, there is a pathway up here. Okay. And a chest. I don't know why half of me thought that that was going to be a mimic. But as soon as I clicked it, I was like, oh no, it's going to be a mimic. Alas, it was not.
Something good here, I hope.
Yeah, I get the feeling Alondo might be an important name from Baldur's Gate lore. I really need to like either play those games or rewatch a Let's Play. The thing is I really like, here's the thing about me and CRPGs. CRPGs are great story-wise, but when they are, what do they call it? Real-time with pause? I hate real-time with pause. I really, really don't like that method of play. Which I know is sacrilegious to some of you, but like, everybody has their preferences, and when it comes to CRPGs, the ones that I love are like Wasteland, Baldur's Gate 3, Divinity Original Sin, and Original Sin 2. It's all the ones that are actually turn-based. I've always loved turn-based, strategy tactics type games, but real time, I don't love real time. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, if this game was real-time with pause, I probably wouldn't even be playing it right now. I've tried Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and I know that one does have a turn-based mode, but it's obvious that it was designed for real-time with pause first. And I struggled with it. I really did. Also, Pathfinder is just a much crunchier system, and I don't know that system very well. And by don't know that system very well, I don't know it at all. let me put it that way. I don't know the Pathfinder system very well, so it was tough for me to get into. Even though like it seems like it's going to be a really good game, I want to get into it. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think I eventually will. When I tried playing it, I didn't have the time to learn the system. It was while I was in the semester, and so I was really, really busy. And I learned really quickly that this system was really crunchy, that there was a lot for me to sort of understand and know how it worked before I could actually get into the system properly. And so I didn't have the time to get into it, so I kind of just ended up having to drop it. I was actually planning on doing a Let's Play, and so I did like the first 3 hours or so of the game, and recorded it, and realized, oh, I am not prepared to do an actual Let's Play of this game, because I don't understand the system well enough. So I would have been doing all of you a disservice by doing a playthrough of that game. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. I know that people really like Wrath of the Righteous, and it looks so good, it really does, but I have to learn Pathfinder first. Alright, we got ourselves a waypoint. I'm gonna go to camp and we're gonna turn in the Dribbles quest. Okay, sort by type. And there are all the parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if there's only 7 parts, then we've got them all. Macabre enigma. Lovely. Okay. No, that even... Yeah, it's probably because you're holding a bunch of the stuff we want to sell. Is there anybody who can hold all this without us having to... You barely make it. Okay. Nope, you didn't barely make it. Never mind. Okay, now we're good. We'll also want to sell a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's do a quick save. And then we are going to... back to Rivington, actually. Alright, what abomination is Dribble's gonna be when he's brought back from the dead? After he's literally sewn back together and then animated. This is going to be horrifying.
Don't waste a step.
Nothing to do. Aramidius, one of our red cap cleaners.
Also, I found out that there was actually, like, since we missed a bunch of our checks and stuff with Akabi, there was an event that we missed out there. I know vaguely what happens, but not all the details, and we may still be able to get it if we can get this, but since we missed the checks, I don't know if we can win. But maybe we'll have to try and do that, just to see if I can get that event. But there was definitely something that we missed with Akabi. Hey, what are you doing down there? Get back in your right order. No, you get up there. You get up there right now. Thank you.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck finding Dribbles?
Yes, and it took a very, very long time, and it was a disgusting, disgusting side quest. This is every part of Dribbles I could find.
Oh, perfection. This is just what I need. His flesh has a few rat bites, and his teeth are missing, but these are minor issues.
Oh my god.
I shall remake Dribbles better than before, where once he was famous, he will now become legend. And you? Here, darling, a little something from your friend, Lucretius. My circus and I can now finally leave!
Oh, they're gonna actually leave, huh? Okay. So we actually do need to do the Akabi stuff. You're leaving right now?
Not this instant. So should you wish for anything from my staff, be quick.
Okay.
Oh, and if you do take on the Absolute, do try not to end up like poor Dribbles. You are so very pretty after all.
Okay, our reward. The dismemberment of Dribbles. Alright, we've gotten 2 inspiration points from 3? Is that a third one from Carlock? Alright, we're getting all of our inspiration back, apparently. Lucretius thanked us for our help. She intends to raise Dribbles from the dead with some improvements. The circus will soon leave Worm's Crossing. Okay, I don't think we get to see the abomination that will become Dribbles. Sorry, Dribbles. Spellmite Gloves. When casting a spell that requires an attack roll, you can take a -5 penalty to the roll to deal an additional 1d8 damage. Really? Well, I think that sounds like something that might actually be used on Will. What gloves does he have right now? Because guess what spell takes an attack roll?
Sharp as ever.
This one right here. Okay, so what gloves do you have? So we give up one of our... I mean, it's only 1 per short rest that we can use Adroit Caster, right? So Yeah, that's just... I think that's too good. We have to try it. We absolutely have to try it. So it's basically a similar thing as your Great Weapon Master. Okay. Cool. Those are really cool gloves. We'll keep those on us for now in case we end up not liking it, but... The Adroit Caster is nice, but since it can only be used like once per short rest, its benefits are waning in comparison to the amount of damage output we can get with Spell Might. Okay.
All right, what now?
Thank you for finding Dribbles, darling. Be sure you don't forget me.
At the ready.
Alright, so this might be something that we save scum a little bit, but I don't know if we can do this at all, so...
Win prizes! Found only in the most exotic of planes!
So I'm pretty sure that our main character can't do anything with this now. We'll have to see if anybody else can...
Miserable, pathetic one! This might be your only chance to win. The jackpot.
So he's cheating so that we can't win the jackpot. We had to do some checks to try and stop him from cheating and we failed, right? So I don't know if it's even possible for us to do this. Let's see if anybody else can get the checks.
Wonder. Dribbles is dead. Joyous news. He was most irritating.
Oh, don't worry, he'll be back soon.
Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders is better than any clown.
Sharp as ever.
Dribbles is... Behold! Akabi's...
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Dribbles is... Behold! Akabi's...
Okay, so nobody can get any other alternate dialogue. It may be the case that I can't even remember if we tried it with everybody before and failed all of them. I can't remember, but...
You failed to win the grand prize. But fear not, grotesque one. Try again! Be victorious!
Well, this is new. Okay, I don't know why this suddenly got triggered. What's the point? You've rigged it, cheater.
Akabi warned you! Behold! Prizes
Yep.
found only in the most exotic of...
Just gonna reload instead of waiting the 20 turns for it to go away. I could also probably just remove curse, but I'm not going to. I might also actually be able to... It probably had a health bar, so if I had one of my characters hit, it probably would have forced out a polymorph. Okay.
You failed to win the grand prize, but fear not, group.
It was nothing but
Your
junk.
tiny mind has failed to see its true potential. Akabi pities you. The spongy mortal, let us... Alas! No jackpot. Alas! Alas! No! Alas!
I don't think we can get it.
Alas! No!
I think we just have to miss out on that. Oh well. That's the kind of stuff that, That's the kind of stuff that I'm like, well, this definitely gives an argument to, the save scumming crowd, which I am partially a part of.
Should mind my step.
Although I try to keep it to a minimum. But like, stuff like that, like, had I known that there was like a big event that I was missing out on, I definitely would have save scummed that to get it. FOMO, man. The FOMO is real. Oh well. I think we did everything else here. We've done you're not a druid. What do they call you? You're a fae. What are they called? Doesn't matter. Anyways. Let's get out of here. I'm a little sad I can't do that, but I knew that it was not likely. But in case you guys haven't gotten there, just know that if you can get those checks and get the jackpot, you can get a little event through it that's interesting. I think it comes with a decent item, too, at the end. I don't know what it is, but I heard that it can be good for the right character. Okay. I think before we go in,
Swift as my feet can carry
we'll
me.
venture around this side path, which is probably just going to meet up with that other path that we didn't go on. Dude, stop moving my characters around. Thank you. How dare you? The disrespect is real.
What's hiding here?
He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
But Orlando did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Okay, so the fact that there's not a fight coming down here, and there's so much going on here, like so many levels of things, like I'm wondering if on the way out we're gonna have to fight our way out. Like, look at all these levels of play here. Okay, and this is where the paths meet up. Okay, take whichever path you think is fastest, game. Okay, map has turned red. We're going into a hostile area. We are full rested. Let's see. Yep, I've got my symbiotic entity already active. I'm gonna F10 this. And, well, unless they've murdered Halson, let's go and save Halson.
Stone seals this chamber against the world. The Bhaal amulet trembles in frightened awe.
Okay, let's try the religion check first. Okay.
You do not discover truth. In these symbols you see only death.
Press the amulet against the door.
Will you return once you cross this threshold?
I sure hope so, narrator. I sure hope so. Alright, I think we're full up on inspiration again, which is good. Okay, they're not immediately aggro.
Oh, darkness and anger. Gripping the skull and hammer, hammer, hammer. Gore on the wall. Pulp on the hands. Head all gone. Yes, yes, I killed him. I killed them all.
Something's on my mind.
Cool.
Silence is good. No screaming, no crying, no pleading, no air escapes. When I squeeze, I make sure they're quiet. I made them all quiet now.
Masha's wedding vows. Stiv, when I called you to elope, I meant for us to be together eternally, in the only way my faith allows. This dagger, the sacred mark of my lord, is our witness, priest and officiant. With it, I die by your side, and you by mine. Offer up your belly of flesh that I may rend it. Wow, worst wedding ever. Whoops, did not even mean to do that. Sorry, my Roomba was trying to come into my room and it would have been really loud and I had to like turn it off while trying to continue to play, and I'm not very good at multitasking, so...
Divine skin you possess, unblemished by sunlight's glare. Oh, it will make for most resplendent leather.
Dude, Bhaal's followers are unhinged.
Saravok, purged at last. I do not see why the Dreadlord kept such a fossil around so long.
Fist Rowan. I feel like that's a name we know.
A stranger. Delectable. Yes. I wonder, how would your flesh feel slithering down my gullet? Succulent. Ha, tender.
We've met Fist Rowan, have we not?
Blade at the ready.
Okay, speak with dead is active, so can't speak with you. Unholy assassin, right.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Yes. At your stature, with your constitution. An ounce of Hezro bile, 2 spoons of wyvern blood, and a corpse flower's nectar. That would do.
Damn it, I can't just go to camp and grab my... I wanted to see if I had it in my inventory, if he would make a potion for us.
Do you crave my promised poison? Patience. Perhaps one day.
How much do I care? I never use the poisons and stuff anyway, so not that much. It's probably good, honestly, but I'm never gonna use it, so I'm not gonna bother.
Do they still ravage the city?
Okay, there's Orin.
These spread
And there's Halsin.
like a pox. Priests poisoning congregations, mothers serving their own babes. People are frightened.
Is there anything over here?
Violent. Bhaal would savor such destruction. So many places to puncture.
Okay, just making sure there's no perception checks. Okay, let's go to the other side before going down. Man, when we start the fight, we're going to be putting ourselves into a precarious situation because there's going to be a bunch of people who will have a bunch of high ground on us.
I believe Orin first made an incision in the upper left.
Oh, that's the smith!
I'm afraid I must disagree.
That's the smith. We tried to save his life.
Quite clearly the throat.
We knocked him out, and then when we came back, his body was gone, and there was a note from Orin. And there he is.
Look on this corpse as you would look on perfection. The curve of laceration. Refined. Beautiful.
Few mutilate with Orin's skill. Her craft is exquisite. It is a rare honor to see her work. Relish it.
What's in here?
Save just because he's marked red?
Tempers are rising.
Okay. After we kill you, then.
Borrowed scrolls must be returned within a 10-day. It seems the Temple to Murder has a lending library.
The ecstasy of murder. Once Bhaal's favor has quickened within one of his beloved murders, the bliss of his love is nigh indescribable, for he blesses his loyal with a new sensation, a mindless, instinctual, primal sensation that comes from within the bowels. An erotic spasm that washes over the killer in the moment of murder. It is said that in that instant his divine essence can be almost tasted. Forsake all other hedonisms, acolytes, for nothing can compare. Until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you initiates, this scroll contains a prayer you may say after a kill, calling for the Lord's grace to find its course in your body.
No noise. Quiet is the grave you'll rot in.
Our enemy's fate. Here lies Flaming Fist man-up Antria Thorpe, who thought to interfere with an unholy ritual murder in Harborview Park. Her body will lie here until every scrap of flesh has been picked clean by corpse beetles. Thus shall we serve all who meddle in the bloody business of Bhaal. Was that... No. No, I don't think that's, the same event that we took part in. But maybe. Was there a man-up by that name? I remember there was the... Was it a halfling? Or a gnome. I think it was a halfling man-up who came and helped us. Okay, we'll take a look at that in just a second. Dead end here, dead end here. So we can sneak in behind by going down, it looks like. Look at this, man. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is probably going to be a fight. Ooh. It's going to be a tough one. Fallen Bhaal spawn. Experiment on Cruor. Night all 3. Father sent a butler to fawn over me. I'm not my mind-mangled bloodkin. I need no coddling. I will send it back to him, entrails and all. Night all 4. Not again. The wretched minion has returned, singing my praises over the way I slaughtered it. If it craves death, I will give it a lingering one. Its screams will silence Father's concerns. Night all 3. Again, this praise-poxing creature comes back to me. If it will not leave me be, I will make something beautiful of it. An effigy stuffed with the flesh of every other butler in this city. Father will see I need no instruction, no inspiration, nor does any true chosen of Bhaal. She is a piece of work, isn't she? Ooh, okay. I mean, hey, it's not marked red, so they clearly don't mind. Hold on, everybody.
Still breathing, despite everything. Makte Virtute.
Defender of the people. Keeping pace.
Let's get on with it. This way.
No one stopped me yet. Non fit injura. Can't slow down. Let's move.
Okay, there we go. Got everybody back together. Let's get your other boots back on.
A hero at heart. One move ahead.
Yes, I'm sure we'll get the key off of Orin's corpse after we murder her, but... Yeah. No, I want it now. My impatience knows no bounds. Hey, first try. Okay, blood envy for the unworthy. Oh, my stupid slaughterkin, how many thousands will you mutilate before you learn to make their blood spill worthy of Father's altar? You deceive your god with these mindless flayings, and our temple, no, my temple, decays because of it. It can't be so, it mustn't be so. The favorite of Bhaal must be one worthy of his name, one who serves him and only him. If you insist on shouldering the yoke of these other so-called chosen, then I will craft you a better one, a worm, to make you mindless as the altar meat you butcher, and I will restore this temple in Bhaal's true image, a glorious vision built atop your festering corpse. Yeah, Orin's kind of terrifying.
Open up.
A plan for chaos? How weakly the city slumbers above. Safe behind its walls, it forgets what lurks below. It must be reminded. If the tyrant wishes them to suckle his accursed teat, I can make them crave it. My sweet assassin set to stalk their hearths and stifle their throats. My changelings will turn the very face of hope against them. Master choking apprentice, father hacking down son. The city will butcher itself soon enough, and the lordling will be powerless to stop it.
Orin relished tormenting this poor soul.
Really, none of these guys I can speak with dead?
The corpse remains.
Darn.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Lady Orin awaits you. Yes.
Now, since I'm approaching from the back, I'm wondering if I can make this kind of a choke point for this fight. Some of them could come around here, but I mean, there's basically 2 choke points in this fight as long as I can take on what's behind me. Like, I can put a freaking, like, moonbeam right here or something. Or, you know, I could do, yeah, Insect Plague. Slow them down as they're coming in, and it's a large area of effect.
Wits and blades always sharp.
I've got options.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Ooh.
Lady Orin awaits
That
you
was
at the altar.
Orin's mother?
Make haste.
And I can speak with it. Oh, dear. Okay.
For discussion.
That's dark.
The death's head stares at you, eyes full of anticipation.
Time to press ahead.
Oh, look. It's not even on her.
Always room for more.
Jesus, dude. That's really dark. Concerning Orin the Red. Little sister, whatever in the gray wastes are we going to do with you? Bhaal will never care that you waste your time posing your corpse dollies. Bhaal doesn't care whether you give him the corpse of a pauper or a king. At the end of the day, all Father wants is death in droves, death in numbers, to sap away the life of this dull world as swiftly and widely as we can. You plan, you plot, you prevaricate, and you waste his time. Bhaal doesn't need us to think, he needs us to kill. You kill beautifully, and have talents in your shapes magics that I never will. But you do not understand, Lord Bhaal. Perhaps it is a failing of your deluded blood, as a mere grandchild. I am his sole living pureblood. I will accept no challenge from you until you show some damned respect. Ugh, look at that portrait. I hate it. Written on leathery parchment, the document has a fetid, metallic odor. Manifesto, 13th Uktar, 1482. I, Orin, called the Red by the Shelar, daughter of Helena, granddaughter of Saravak Onchev, do vow in the name of Bhaal, my lord of murder, to serve his unholy will. I shall become an incarnation of slaughter, and the pain and humiliation inflicted upon his temple by the ignorant masses of Baldur's Gate shall be repaid 1,000-fold. This do I swear and attest with my own heart's blood.
What's inside?
This ought to be terrifying.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What happened to you?
Orin, my daughter. I tried to kill her, but she killed me first.
Big old happy family over here. Why did you try to kill your own daughter?
I wanted to be Bhaal's chosen. Saravak told me she must be my offering. I was close, my hand around her throat. I failed.
Does Orin know that Saravak ordered you to kill her?
No. She worshipped him, loved him. So did I.
I wonder if I can use that against her. She wouldn't believe me, though. Who are you?
Helena Onchev, daughter of Saravak, mother of Orin.
Where are you from?
Baldur's Gate, Brampton District.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So hold on, that book mentioned a sister. Oh, I hate that these are out of order. Concerning Orin the Red. Little sister, whatever in the gray waste are we going to do with you? I mean, so this implies that there was another daughter? So granddaughter to Saravak, daughter to Helena. Like, Orin's the third generation from Saravak. This is Saravak's daughter. And then she had Orin and apparently somebody else. Huh. Okay. I don't remember Saravak mentioning another daughter.
Heading out.
Or granddaughter. Am I misunderstanding something there? I might be.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Okay.
Another step forward.
So sleepy.
I'm sure this will go splendidly.
Hush, hush. I hear footsteps trip-trapping on the Murder Lord's stones. It refused the Murder Lord's command and comes crawling into his sanctum with the tyrant unpulped. I know what you did. Spilled my grandfather's crimson. He was mine. He showed me how to slice and slit. He guides my dagger still. Oh, did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation.
Okay. All right. So we can use this against her. I wonder if there's going to be a check to convince her after this one. Like the salvation your mother offered, she attacked you on Saravok's orders. Well, that distracted her from Halsin, so that's good.
No! No, no, no! He didn't! He didn't! Filthy, pig-mouthed little liar! Grandfather loved me. He worshipped me. These petty smearings will not save you.
Oh my gosh. Saravok did kind of tell us about this. I don't know why this is a deception. Maybe it's because of the laughing part? I'm not good at religion. This is probably a hard check. Saravok told me the truth himself. He was laughing at you. Oh my gosh, of course, it's freaking DC 25. Oh, yes! I didn't even have to use inspiration. I was ready to use them all. I was ready to use them all. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy.
Not him. Not him. I did all this for him. Everything. Everything.
Okay, so turns out that she just has a lot of daddy's issues.
You did this for me.
Yeah, I don't think you were supposed to be there, bro. Get out of the way.
Father, they lied to me. They lied.
Hush, child. No more doubts. No more fears. No more Orin.
And in the end, Bhaal is getting exactly what he wanted. Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. Avatar of Bhaal complete. Alright, the people who thirst trap Orin, what do you think of her final form? Alright. Oh no! Oh no, Halsin! I forgot about Halsin! Oh no! gosh, and he wasn't in turn order, so he was just taking damage every time he rolled a new turn. Because he didn't get rolled into the initiative. Oh no, Boon of Bhaal? I don't know what that's going to be, but it's going to be bad, I can tell you that much. Oh my goodness. There's not a lot of people in the initiative order right now. Okay, so... I'm going to reload. I'm not doing that to Halsin. Okay, if we move that back just a little bit, Halsin is not in Insect Plague. That was... Oh man, that was awful and hilarious all at the same time. We're almost at time, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to analyze everything that we've got here in this monstrosity that is now Orin, the Deathbringer of Bhaal. And make sure that we start the next episode and actually do this fight proper. 238, wow, okay. She's got legendary resistances. Not surprising. Plus 10 bonus to your next saving throw affecting multiple targets. Slayer form. Affected entity has embraced its savage compulsions, allowing it to assume its Slayer form. A Mistmost Scarlet. Orin has gained 25 temporary hit points, a plus 2 bonus to strength, and advantage on wisdom saving throws. That's what we did to her. And she has 8 unstoppables. Okay. And I think a lot of her buddies also have unstoppables. Okay, no resistances. She has dark vision. She has evasion. Oh, I hate evasion. Okay. Fast hands gain an additional bonus action. And isn't evasion a bonus action? So, like, she can you can probably only use evasion once per turn, but maybe not. Alright, immutable form. Spells that alter someone's form have no effect on the affected entity, and it has a plus 5 bonus to saving throws against spells that would remove it from this plane. So we can't dimension, or not dimension door, but like, what is it? Banishment. Banishment can't be used. No, it can. She just has a plus 5 bonus. And we can't polymorph her. Okay, magic resistance, advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Opportunity, perfect sentry, can't be surprised. Reliable talent, when you make an ability check with a skill you are proficient with, the lowest result you can roll on the die is 10. Okay? And uncanny, so you have evasion and uncanny dodge? Ugh, rude. Use your lightning quick reflexes to protect yourself. When an attack hits you, you only take half the usual damage. So she's got all sorts of things to mitigate damage. Okay. It is what it is, and we're gonna have to find out what Boon of Bhaal is eventually. Okay, now what are these guys doing? They don't seem to be a part of the fight. They're doing some kind of ritual, so let's try and figure out something about that. Ooh, they have Sanctuary. Aura of Murder. Nearby hostile creatures become vulnerable to piercing damage unless they are resistant or immune to it. I really don't like that. Because that's definitely what she's going to be doing with her claws and shit. It's going to be piercing. Bhaal's Chosen will be granted a profane boon at the start of every turn. Damn, they also have evasion. Prey upon the weak. Okay. Alright, well, this is going to be a fight. We're just going to have to, we're going to have to do what we can. Okay, these guys don't have too much HP. But we can only attack them through AoEs, so that's what's going to make it difficult. But yeah, this is where we're going to end this episode. In the next one, we will have reloaded because we murdered Halsin in cold blood. I think that's worthy of a save scum. If you all want to live with a mistake like that, you all can do that at home. But if you ask me to do it, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself. So anyways, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And my horrible, horrible save scumming ass will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one, everybody. Bye. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Andy Ford, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, A Happy Fat Panda, Turkeyfoot 27, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.